Hello, 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 and welcome back to Dream Daddy. We're gonna go see Joseph again and hope that us taking his wife home didn't end up being a terrible mistake. Who knows? Anyways, let's try it out. I don't know. I'm honestly kind of nervous and scared. Excited and scared. I have not watched the movie of Into the Woods. Like, I really want to see it, but it's not on Netflix. And that's like my main movie watching platform, but whatever. It's been a long day of clipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale on boxed brownie mix. That reminds me. I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey, Joseph, wanna hang? It takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Cassian, hope you finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma. And I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. Oh, that sounds nice. And be a chaperone with me, because I need the help. Less nice. I think for a moment. I'm a little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time. Maybe to get to know him a little better. What the heck. My friend needs my help, and it's not like I haven't already done the same thing with Hugo. And this time I get to have Amanda with me. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Joseph lets me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. So, what's a priest doing overseeing a group mixer of youths? Because what I know of mixers, it's not something a pastor would be involved in, but whatever. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey Amanda, I'm about to head out. Where are you off to? Are you gonna go to extreme couponing? I'm actually gonna go chaperone this youth mixer dance thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends who won't date my crush and then totally bail on me and turn all of my other friends against me, because that would be nice. That's a good attitude. But I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food. Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today. Good job. Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp? Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter spider ring, or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. They're so cute. We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners and everything, but no youths. I've been to a couple of dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people. And those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. You're here. I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church doors. It reads, Jesus is coming. Yikes. Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda, except for the banner. Ernest made that. I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell good. Well, spell well. You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers and he never, ever breaks their box mods. Are you going to break Ernest's box mod? No, Amanda. That would be a sin, something that I, a good Christian pastor, would never, ever do. I think it's the one right after sloth. Cassian, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Physical labor, huh? Amanda begins rapidly scanning the mostly empty room, looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. The food's already set up. I'm gonna do a final inspection pass on the food to make sure it is up to code. Fair. I'm gonna eat your food. Amanda's able to bolt away before myself or Joseph can get another word in. Whew, she can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I dated some giant arms once, but it turned out they were all right. You must have been devastated. It was an Armageddon. No, I get it. I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere. You can see it. It's diamond in the rough. Right in there. I'm really glad you're here, Cassian. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage? A little of both, to be honest. It's always something with you, Joseph. What the fuck? Something handsome and pious? You're not that pious. Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's fake pen. I would have lost the debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Magic isn't real, Cassian. God said that. God was also a bush one time. True. I can't argue that. Joseph and I grab a stepladder and walk over to Ernest's banner. That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like this nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas? Oh, crackers! What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right. I forgot about those. I realized my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get leverage on the tiny staples. You got a hammer I can use to pry these off? Cassian, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers. Why? And nails. Funny! Funny! Yeah. I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer. But we have to hurry. The youths will be here any moment, and I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. Is there a minigame coming? Please tell me there is a minigame coming. I'm saving just in case. Wait, I have an idea. I run to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw this thing and jump back on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do this right. You can't turn that into calming. I'm going for the pun. Jesus, this cumin. I managed to completely cover the G with the marker. No one will be the wiser. See? Like, Jesus is coming. The spice. Because, you know, he's all things. Even a thing of spice in your spice rack. This is a loose canon interpretation of my religious doctrine. Well, at least he's not coming. Why didn't you just turn the U into an O? That was my thought. Great idea. I changed the U into an O. Jesus is coming. Folksy. Let's just hope the youths don't notice. I mean, it works. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Just then, this guy. This guy. Just then, the doors swing open and a man strolls in with his DJing equipment. Lawrence Arabia. Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle. Hey, I'm not Evan. Evan sold all his DJ equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. I do envy him, though. What would I give to drop everything and start over? Wait. It's the sad guy from the trivia place. Are you alright? Alright? I'm better than alright. I am DJ Spin Master Quinn. He sighs heavily. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the 1s and 2s to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he okay? No, he's not. Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that youths will like that won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right? The DJ thinks for a moment.
That's the good stuff.
Believe me, buddy, I got what you need. Okay, great. I'll let you get set up. The DJ leaves. Let's keep an eye on this one. He sounded like he was just gonna play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. After some time, kids from the community start filing into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other group of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, party people! Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ.
Spin Master.
Quinn coming at you with the sounds that people want. We're off to a good start.
Hey!
This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah! After a few half-hearted yes echo through the crowd. All right! He sighs again. Man, it's been a heavy couple days. The next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. I hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle
Now,
pie.
who wants to listen to Radiohead's Creep?
Why are you so prophetic, Cass? Amanda sidles up to me, pizza in one hand and punch in the other. Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying? If you watch the kids really closely, you can catch them cringe every time Thom Yorke swears. Huh. There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears. We have to do something. You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to Everybody Hurts by Rem, or at the very least, No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Why don't we just get Matt in on this? Matt would be a lovely DJ. Matt knows music. He would be great. Actually, I just saw my friend, Frederico. Frederico? I thought you lost all your friends. He's from Latin. I didn't know you were taking a Latin class. I'm not. So, he's from the country? Latin?
Aww.
Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. It's fine. And she's gone.
I'm so sad.
Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud. Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming? It's, not. Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. I'm just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? That's not how DJing works. Play the booty bumpers. It's what Jesus would have wanted. Jesus wants you getting down in the club. Oh, no. Now, stop me if I'm out of line here, since I've never been a DJ and don't have any current plans to become one, but I don't think that's how it works. The kids came out here to have a good time. You gotta cool it all the sadness. Hey, buddy, if it's problems you're having with... Joseph leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? Sandra. If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it. Oh, I don't know. I can tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're going through some tough times. Trust me. I know. Oh, McDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. There, bud. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone. They have ice cream here. Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster. Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream? Top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Cassian. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not gonna make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can... I suddenly realize what we have to do. Amanda? Get out of here. I don't think you're gonna want to be here for this. Or be seen with me after this. Oh God, you're not going to. I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now, not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out the door. Joseph, I'm gonna turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. No. It's gonna be a minigame, I know it. Is it gonna be a Dance Dance Revolution style minigame? I hate those. Are you in or out? Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side? See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk out onto the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Let's start them off easy and work our way up to the more technical stuff. The lawnmower? Alright, let's start this baby. I start lawn mowing the dance floor. Joseph seems to respond to that and decides to mow another patch of grass on the dance floor. That's the stuff. I look around. Well, it looks like we've got everyone's attention. Alright, Cassian, let's turn up the heat. Sprinkler? I pull out the classic. Hand behind head, pointer finger out. I point and make direct eye contact with several of the youths in the room. I think that makes them feel uncomfortable, but I push past it. Joseph understands. We must water the lawn. We just came off the end of an imaginary drought and the grass is dying. Don't worry, imaginary grass. We got you. I look around to the youths. They're getting into it. Nice work. We'd better pick it up or they'll lose interest quick. Hammer slide? I tried to do the hammer slide. Honestly, it's not a bad bit, but the kids don't get to... Oh. I'm gonna start over because I'm gonna be good at this, dang it! The windmill? I've seen breakdancers do this, so it shouldn't be too hard. I drop to the floor and try to spin my legs around. I'm sure this does not look appealing. Okay, so apparently that went really bad. Let's just stick to the Cabbage Patch this time, shall we? Okay, Cabbage Patch. You can never go wrong with the Cabbage Patch. Joseph follows my lead. We both take our arms and move him around in a circle, as I assume you would do in a Cabbage Patch. I look around to the youths. I think they like agriculture. They're not looking too lively yet, but we can still turn it around. Do not attempt to twerk, please, God, no. I start sliding my feet backwards. I can't tell if this looks good or not, but I think these kids have seen enough people doing moonwalks that they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, dude pulls it off flawlessly. I look around to the youths. They're cheering! Alright, time for the big finish. Oh no. All of these are golden! Are we strong enough to lift Joseph up Dirty Dancing style? I approach Joseph and motion that I'm about to lift him up. Are you strong enough to do that? I don't know! Without regard for human safety, I summon all of my might and lift Joseph above my head. It isn't quite Dirty Dancing, but Joseph is a good sport and spreads his arms while I spin him in a circle. I look at the crowd. They seem to love it. The kids swarm the dance floor. They're all laughing and dancing to the music. Looks like our job is done. Somewhat obligingly, the kids take the dance floor and start to move around. Before long, they're starting to laugh and enjoy themselves. It was dicey, but we've done our jobs. Come on, the rest of the chaperones will take it from here. What? I have something to show you. I don't know if I did well or not. There have been no hearts. I don't know if that was the best course. But whatever, it worked. Joseph leads me out of the main room and down various darkened corridors of the church. Why is everything black now? I don't like it. I can barely see anything, and I find myself tripping over my own feet. Joseph, I think I lost you. His hand finds mine in the darkness. I'm right here. I'm glad he can't see me blush. We keep walking. Where are we? This church is huge. We're almost there. I actually have to admit that I was a little dishonest with you. I didn't just invite you here to help me chaperone. What happened to lying being one of the 10 things you're not supposed to do? I think there's an exception for when you're trying to surprise a friend. Joseph closes the door behind us. I guess we're in a random room in the depths of his church now. What could he possibly have planned? So, last time we talked about escaping to an island where we could live out an easy tropical lifestyle where our only worry is trying to find that lost shaker of salt. Since we can't actually do that, I figured I could bring a bit of the tropics to Maple Bay. It's not quite Margaritaville, but something like it. Joseph throws on the lights. Okay. Welcome to the Margarita Zone. I look around as my eyes adjust with the light. It's his office, but there are twinkle lights strung across the walls, little garlands of fake flowers, and 2 beach chairs set up in front of the desk. There's a blender and 2 glasses sitting on the table. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Joseph, this is amazing! There's no pop-tops to step on here, buddy. You did this for me? Joseph takes a seat and gestures for me to do the same. I did this for us. I think we've both earned it. I settle in while Joseph pours us both margaritas. You really went all out. I have a flair for the dramatic, and you can't lead the community if you don't know how to make a good margarita. I take a sip of mine. This is a killer margarita. I would follow this man. Do you think the dance is gonna go okay without our sick dance moves? No, not here. You're missing the point of Margarita Zone. Margarita Zone is a place of rest and relaxation. It is a place where you can kick up your feet and forget about your worries for a while. Let's get tattoos of Mexican cuties, no. Watch out for blown out flip-flops. It's heaven on earth with an onion slice. No! I knew I was gonna pick a bad. There we go. It's a real fear. Thankfully, no heels will get cut in my version of Margarita Zone. Joseph gestures to the makeshift island bar he's made. You know, it's funny. This reminds me so much of when I was younger. I've been meaning to ask, what did you do before you started preaching? It's uninteresting. I left home young and got into a lot of trouble. What kind of trouble? Trouble meant I got to go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I hitchhiked around the country, went on adventures, met all kinds of people. Did some stuff I'm not too proud of. But I was young and in love, and I didn't have to answer to anybody. And now, I host fundraiser car washes and take the kids to soccer practice on the weekends.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to get that heavy here. It's okay. It seems like you spend a lot of time taking care of others, but not enough time taking care of yourself. That seems to be a running theme here. If you need to talk about it, I'm here for you. Joseph stares deeply into the blender filled with ice and margarita mix. It's just, I think about Margaritaville a lot. Or I guess the concept of it. A place where I could strum on my 6 string while I wait for the shrimp to boil. Drink margaritas all the time. Forget my worries. It's an easy life. I had Margaritaville once. but I think the closest I'm ever gonna get back to it is Margarita Zone, a short and occasional reprieve from daily life. Is that such a bad thing? This is pretty nice. It doesn't last forever. That's the rub. When you're in Margarita Zone, it's not like your problems have really gone away. You're just choosing to ignore them. Maybe you're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe Margarita Zone is actually better than Margaritaville because Margaritaville itself is an impossible ideal. Remember what Spin Master Quinn said. Sometimes you have to play the sad tunes to appreciate the bangers. If stepping on a pop top is your biggest concern, how could you possibly appreciate the boiling shrimp? And Margarita Zone isn't landlocked to this office. I think it's about finding the little pieces of Margarita Zone throughout your day and taking in joy in those moments. That's awfully optimistic of you. It doesn't have to be anything big. For me, I think it's being able to quietly do word jumbles and drink some strong coffee in the morning, to see my daughter smile, or I smile at Joseph, to spend some quality time with a good friend. Yeah. I can feel myself leaning closer to Joseph. Is it just me, or is he leaning closer too? Oh ho ho. Joseph tenses up. He downs the rest of his margarita and hops up out of his chair. Good job remembering that you're married. Cassian should remember that you're married too. It's getting late. We should head back. Sure. Joseph and I make sure the dance wraps up without incident before he takes me back to the cul-de-sac. I hop out of Joseph's car before he pulls into his own driveway. Thanks again for the help. Thanks again for Margarita Zone. Maybe we'll go back there one day. If we do, it'll be my own damn fault. Joseph chuckles and drives away. I walk into my living room to find Amanda curled up under a blanket and groaning on the couch. Hey, Panda. You feeling okay? Dad, I have a tummy ache. Eat too much youth group food? I drank too deeply from the well of life, and now I must pay the price. And by well of life, I mean that big lukewarm punch bowl of seltzer juice and sherbet. Amanda slides to the floor with an elongated groan. Need anything, kiddo? A time machine that goes back approximately 2 hours in the past so I can warn myself of the folly of excess? I'll pour you a glass of water. Love you, Pops. How'd the dance go? Oh, I crushed it. I got the kids on the dance floor at the expense of my dignity. A fair trade. Also, everything hurts. I'll see you in the morning, kiddo. Night, Dad. Alright. I think I might have gone on a little bit too long with this, but let's see what our score is. I'm not gonna go back and try to get the S rank. I don't even know what to do to get an S rank, but whatever, it's fine. So, we're gonna wrap up this round of dating with Robert. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!